from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A new security initiative at Richmond International Airport and a pay raise for Henrico school bus drivers. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Monday, March 4th, 2024. It's brought to you today by Speech Connections.
And now for the news.
That new technology being used at Richmond International Airport is called credential authentication technology. It's now in use at the TSA security checkpoints there. It can verify travelers' identities and flight information in real time by scanning a photo ID, comparing it to the image provided by the traveler at check-in, and then verify it so the traveler can proceed through the security checkpoint without having to exchange a boarding pass. The system is part of a plan from the airport to make the security process more efficient. As of Friday, all Henrico school bus drivers are now making a minimum of $22.98 per hour, a 20% increase from the previous starting rate of $19.05 per hour. The school board approved that pay raise on February 22nd and fast-tracked it to take effect March 1st. All bus drivers are seeing a pay increase of between about 12.5% and 20.6%, depending upon their current hourly rate. The school system currently employs 413 full-time bus drivers who transport more than 28,000 students every day, but needs to hire 60 more drivers to cover existing routes and provide enough staffing to cover daily driver absences as well. More drivers also are needed to eliminate double runs when bus drivers take one load of students to or from school, then circle back to pick up another load. That causes some students to be late to class almost every day. Henrico Schools has hired about 41 bus drivers since the start of this school year. You can read more about this topic right now on our website, henricocitizen.com. The General Assembly recently passed a bill that would create a Class 5 felony penalty for child neglect for adults who allow a child to possess a firearm after being notified that that child poses a threat of violence. The bill was introduced by Henrico Senator Schuyler Van Valkenburg, who said that he and his office had been working with the family of Lucia Bremer, a 13-year-old girl who was shot and killed in 2021 near Godwin High School by a 14-year-old who was using his legal guardian's gun. The bill passed the House by 6 votes, 55 to 49, after having passed the Senate 27 to 13. The bill was opposed by the Virginia Citizens Defense League, a nonprofit that advocates for gun rights. Van Valkenburg said he's hopeful that Governor Glenn Youngkin will sign the bill. Today on HenricoCitizen.com, we begin a new weekly feature called Henrico Small Business Spotlight. We'll be spotlighting a different small business in the county every Monday. You can check out that first article right now on our website. You'll also find a link to submit a nomination of a small business that you think deserves to be in the spotlight. And this week, the Atlantic 10 Women's Basketball Championship Tournament begins at the new Henrico Sports and Events Center in Glen Allen. The tournament starts with 2 games on Wednesday. The championship game will be on Sunday. The 2 top seeds in the tournament are the 2 local entries. University of Richmond claimed the number 1 seed in the conference by going 16-2, while VCU is the 2 seed after a 15-3 conference season. You can find tickets at atlantic10.com/tickets. Speech Connections offers pediatric speech therapy services at their office in Henrico, in daycares, preschools, private schools, public schools, and via teletherapy. Their dynamic team provides individualized and family-centered speech therapy services for toddlers, preschoolers, school-age children, and adolescents. When you work with Speech Connections, you get a team that is ready to provide the highest standard of care while collaborating with families and other professionals. To learn more, visit speechconnections.net or call 804-672-8588.